Welcome back to Rayman 3. We are in the end of the tunnels, and there are about 5 minutes of it left, and while they are a bit in my opinion, a bit underwhelming, it will culminate in a spectacular boss fight, so I am looking forward to that.
Help!
Hey! Are you going to the gong party on Saturday? I'd love to, but I know my dad won't let me go out. He's been in a bad mood lately. Crush his bones.
An interesting thing about the Knaaren is that apparently family is important. Specifically, approval by their dads. Now this platform is supposed to fall, but I am me, so I couldn't care less that it's gonna fall, so I jumped down myself. And this is the reason why I consider this section, well, not section, but the last 5 minutes of the tunnels not that great. Is because there are a lot of these zombie chickens and they irritate me to no end. And there's also this puzzle, which is nice. It's a pathfinding puzzle, in which you literally find a path. Now you can see there are some of these stones, some of these tiles that will fall down if they have to carry too much weight. And you have to carry a stone/egg, or it's probably a stone egg, in order to hit the switch in the end to open the door. And instead of doing trial and error, I want to speed the process up. So what I do is I gauge all these tiles and see whether, or rather see what the path should be. I will go down below in order to get these gems, but I will do it consciously instead of accidentally falling there. Now, I can't say that I enjoy this puzzle very much, but it's probably because it's a bit slow. But this is literally the only time in the game when we are doing something like that, so it's not too bad. Besides, it's also probably the fact that I have played through this many times. Yeah, as you can see, there's a reason why I would much rather prefer to get down there once and collect everything in one go, rather than fall down there multiple times. See this? This is a tease, and we'll get it, don't worry.
Get him.
Yeah, thankfully the Knaaren are much slower than Rayman is. Now this platforming section is also something I don't really enjoy very much. Probably because it's a bit longer than it should be. Now the way forward is behind Rayman right now, but this is how you get that green gem. And not just that. And this is how you screw up combos. Do not do that if you are going for a high score. Thankfully, I'm not going for a high score. Yeah, here I got turned around because of a random change in camera angle, which I did not expect. I'm pretty sure it's possible to get both of these green gems in a single combo, but oh well. And here I get turned around. This is actually where I started, but meh. And now the frustrating part is that you have to go all the way back here and jump on these, I know, pillars again. Like, that's probably what they are. What else would you call them? No, really, I have no idea. Yeah, now these random camera angles is why it's better to play with a with a gamepad than with keyboard and mouse.
I have to go potty train my anteater.
You have to go potty train your what?
Phew. Since Sally died, I feel so alone. No one to hold in my arms. No one to love. Come on! Turn that frown upside down! I'm sure that you can find another rat.
How cute. They keep rats as pets. Masochistic rats that like to get kicked.
Poke him in the eyes.
Step aside, he's mine! You seem quite clever, stranger. That's good. I like clever people. Their brains are tastier. Let's see how you handle yourselves in the arena.
Rayman, over here!
Silence!
Rayman, you! That's my friend out there.
I said silence!
Get him, Rayman! Make him eat his hood!
But you shut up, you stupid toad! Now, Reflux is my champion, and no Knaaren has ever defeated him! Do you really believe that a limbless little runt has a chance against him? No, but really, I'm sure your friend will shine in the arena when Reflux is burning his corpse! Let the combat begin!
Welcome to How to Do a Boss Fight, the manual. Okay, now that we've seen most of what Reflux can throw at us, I will start talking. By the way, this was the reason why you don't want to stay for too long on the net. That and the fact that he will never stop as long as you are not in the arena itself. So this is an amazing, fantastic boss fight in my opinion. This, you know, there aren't that many things that he does, but there are enough. So even though this boss fight is rather long, it takes a solid 5-6 minutes. It's so fast-paced and dynamic that it never, ever gets tedious. So yeah, I greatly enjoy this boss fight. I'm looking right now at the footage here and I'm realizing that there are actually things in the background that you will never ever see when you are playing this because your attention is focused on the fight itself. So, for example, now we can take a look at the Knaaren sprites in the background. The audience, they're clapping. At least I think they're clapping. We can see how... We can see the lava, which is identical to that in Rayman 2 for some reason. We can see the way Globox's cage is not properly rendered, although you do not really see it right now, but you will see it when when it gets in the camera. Yeah, even though Reflux does not add any attacks as the fight progresses, he does get more and more aggressive, but he gets a lot more aggressive, so the fight is dynamic and fast-paced, and it's never boring. In fact, it actually gets faster and faster as it goes. So by the end, the only reason why it's not difficult is that Rayman has a lot of health. For example, these yellow orbs of energy, despite all the years, despite all the playthroughs that I had, I never ever learned how to dodge them. And I'm not sure if that's possible at all, to be honest. I tried to get some health, but then I waste it all. Because I cannot dodge anything for the life of me. Now, one thing is that even though you can deal more damage per punch when you have the Heavy Metal Fist power-up, it does not actually speed the boss fight up. Because Reflux will snap out of this moment of weakness, snap out of this opening, depending on how much damage you have dealt to him, not depending on how many punches you have managed to throw. So it really doesn't matter whether you are throwing fully charged punches with a Heavy Metal Fist, or if you are throwing regular punches without a power-up at all. And the boss fight is almost over. And then there will be a couple of minutes of cutscenes, and Rayman will get the last power in the game. And I will leave it off here. So thank you for joining me, enjoy the rest of the boss fight, and goodbye.
Rayman!
No. Shut your Keiko!
Do that again, Olive Head, and I'll skewer you on that toothpick of yours! Yahoo! Yeah!
Rayman, you fought heroically in the arena, even though it kills me to have to say it. Reflux has never known the taste of defeat. Shut up, you idiot. I'm the king.
Majesty.
As a reward, you shall receive the power of Leptus.